So today we are doing a basic facial, and I'm gonna go ahead and drape my client with a little headband. And after doing the consultation and knowing what my client wants, we're going to start with cleansing, but we'll first do draping and then we'll do a cleansing, and then we're going to analyze the skin to check what my client has and go over their needs again, just to see that we're using the correct products for their face. Okay, you do want to check the temperature of the towel before placing it on their face, and just making sure it's warm enough or not too hot for the client. And I'm pressing it on the skin and I'm gonna wipe it away. If the client has any makeup on the lips or on the eye area, then we could get a paper and form it as a little cloth. And wipe it with a cleanser and wipe it and wipe as well. That's an option you have if they are wearing makeup on their lips and eyes. And we are going to continue with the cleanser. So I have disposables on this side, and I'm gonna go ahead and set that up quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with the cleanser. And I'm just beginning with circular motions. Test the temperature before applying it on their skin. And I'm going to cross it on the forehead area and press down. I definitely like the towel because it is easier to remove any makeup or just debris on the skin. It's very easy to remove. And after this, we're going to go ahead and do the analyzing of the skin. So we are getting our magnifying glass, and I'm going to switch it closer so I can be able to see the skin. So my client was mentioning that they have dry skin, and that is something that they want to help in. So I'm turning the light on as well, and let me turn it on a little bit. I'm going to cover my client's eyes because this light is really bright. So I'm getting a little cloth and putting it over their eyes. And I'm gonna brighten up the light. So my client was mentioning that they have dry skin, and during the winter it gets a lot worse, and we are starting winter, so it is going to get a lot drier. So we want to stay as much hydrated as we can. And I do notice a little comedones on the nose area, some capillaries on the edges of the nose, and some papules on the forehead as well as the cheek area. I know that the client might think that they are dry, but I do feel like it's a very red in the cheek area. as well as a lot of oiliness. I do see that as well. So we will try our best from here, and we're going to use gentle products just to keep the sensitiveness in mind. You know, we don't want to Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to steam the face and get it prepped for extractions, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So we're going ahead and have started steaming the face, and we're going to do this for 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm putting my hands in front of the face because I just want to make sure that it's evenly being spread out and not only on one side of the face. So I'm going to leave that on for 5 to 10 minutes, and I am going to be preparing for extractions right after the steamer. So I'm gonna have my gloves right beside my client just to be ready when I'm doing the extraction. And I do have cotton, I forgot what these are called, but they're like some kind of cotton, and I'm gonna use these to do the extraction. So I'm gonna have that set up in the side. And you want to make sure to ask your client, like, if this temperature is okay, if it's not too hot for their skin. That's very important. I'm always asking my clients if they're okay, if it's not too hot, do you want it further away, all those good stuff, because there's some clients that are very sensitive and they cannot have heat, so much heat so close to their face, because they feel like they can't breathe. So after that time has passed, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the steamer and immediately start with extractions. And I'm going to prepare my napkins and start with extractions. It's nice having the steamer on the face before extractions, because that way you can easily extract the skin, because you see all that moisture on the skin. It really opens up the pores to easily pick up anything and empty out any congested skin as well. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with a massage oil or cream to apply, to do the facial. It's better to apply it, if you have a little painter, it's better to apply it on a disposable. That way you don't contaminate anything. And I took the gloves off because I feel that we can do and feel better the skin when we do it without gloves. So I'm gonna do a different effleurage movements, different friction movements, and I am also going to do toe movements as well. the facial, I'm going to go ahead and remove with a towel. Again, checking the temperature of the towel and putting it over my client's face, crossed at the forehead. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a mask on my client, and this specific mask is gentle because of the skin type of my client. I don't want to over exfoliate the skin, so I'm gonna be gentle. Okay, and after those 5 to 7 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the mask, and I'm gonna be using some cotton pads to remove it. It's optional, as well as you can use a towel as well. So these are pretty nice because as soon as you get them wet, they expand and puff up. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the mask. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the appropriate products for the skin type, and you can also apply serums at this time, as well as a moisturizer. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I do want to moisturize the skin, and when you do so, definitely a fan again of the disposables, so you want to do that. That way you're not cross-contaminating anything. So I have my moisturizer, and this is, we apply toner, serums, moisturizers, and all that good stuff, and sunscreen as well. And I also have a disposable when it comes to applying the lip product. It's just my favorite way of applying it instead of applying it with your fingers. It just seems a little bit more comfortable. And let your client know that they can go ahead and blend it. And there we go. Afterwards, you can let your client know that you are done, that they can stand up, and we can talk over home care products for their skincare at home. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching.